see Harry J. Race and Joe and the Ellerys, Bernard the Chance, GPS Pastel Robo Man, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwans, Gordon. Maybe some parents want to retrieve their children or their friends from the Carney Act that you have set up out here and throughout the nation. Had you ever thought about that? Because if you guys drug people up and, convince them to do something else, and their parents want their children back, and they found where the link is coming from, and then they have information to support that you guys hold people hostage and prisoner throughout the United States because Joe thinks he's God, or Harry or whatnot. Remember, Harry, your hair matched to Ellery's, that white, what is that? The word I'm looking for. Petrified, scared, right? Maybe touching somebody else's stuff that didn't belong to you. Because the stuff that used to work together was in agreement with certain families, and as you guys took pieces and parts and convinced kids and they got drugged up, the thing fell apart, right? And so all you have is one focus point to sit there and blame, which is the easy way, but not really the truth. And when you have indications that other people who've been out here longer than me, lived out here longer than me, that there's something else going on, and some of you just came out here like the gangs and whatnot and ruined stuff, which generally usually happens, then what are you going to do, Joe and Harry? What? Because you can't sit there and make up this false reality all the time. And that's why I build the body of evidence. Because as you run to another nation and you guys tell a bunch of people that are easily manipulated a truth to the world and isn't true, then the military and the police have something to back themselves up when you guys go to war, like you made a threat earlier today, Harry. And so, yet again, if that stuff happens, guess who's going to be responsible? Your cult and your faction. Joe, Harry, Bernard, whoever wants to run that stuff. Because if you really never committed the crimes that I've been talking about, then you really have nothing to worry about. But those who have are the ones working so diligently hard and spending millions of dollars to cover up what Joe and them remote controlled people to believe, or the government, right? And some people in the government sometimes get sick of that stuff too, and so they change sides because they evolved and they know there's a better way. And maybe the military and the police have always had a better way, but you guys have been too busy making fun of them, or fucking me up every time they tried to set me in to fix you guys' problem that you crybaby about. Come on, Joe. One day you're gonna realize that one of your grandsons, or Harry, that your neighbor doesn't want to sleep with you because I'm not gay, and you gotta stop punishing the world over that. Okay? And now that I also have an indication that you guys actually made people sick and infected them with an STD externally without sex, Dave or Polita, then what? Because your whole poking routine, poking my eye, running back, Joe or Harry or Dave, when you don't get what you want, but yet you're trying to set up the same thing, which means you're not God, and you're most likely not a Jew. You're trying to convert yourself into one, Dave, so you can be immortal or whatnot. You're trying to become God, but you never really will be one, because that's not what you were born as. And that's why you come in and attack my parents, my mom, and all that, because you know there's genealogy there. But your biology don't match, because you didn't come out of her womb, David. You weren't one of the 4 boys who did. So get off the drugs. Come on, dude. That's what DNA is. They can take blood tests. You look dumb, and maybe she's vouching for you, but if she is, it makes you look dumb. Okay? Because I have 2 other aunts. 2 other uncles. You're going to find that he was one of you outsiders that made an entire city sick on purpose. And the reason why you guys are upset and sick is because you know it. And you're fighting a reality that you maybe once knew. And you guys want it returned, but nobody wants to own up. That's why what he's trying to do, make Elton look like my dad or Don Wiley. He looks dumb because I don't even look like him, don't act like him, never acted like a gang member. You guys want to sit there and do this weird stuff, Negroes, but you're out of place. It doesn't make sense to what you're trying to support. Okay? So, I hope you guys work that out.